Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane. And Michael Lane is who I be. Join me on smacktongue.com every Tuesday through Saturday night and also Mondays on Blog Talk Radio. Check it out, man. Yeah, I'm a busy man. That's why I don't make a lot of videos. You gotta check me out and listen to the show. But I join in with everyone in saying, as far as the horrible situation in Nigeria, please bring our girls home. Bring them back. Take them home. But I always join in a certain chorus, but I always do it in my way, in my very own way. I have a lot of listeners out there in Nigeria, listening to my show, supports my show, email me, participate. So, much love to you all. I'm going to really represent you all, unlike everybody else, or I shouldn't say everybody else, unlike a lot of people have. This kidnapping could have been prevented. It could have been prevented. Boko Haram have been known to be a terrorist group, a terrorist organization. We've been hearing sound bites, if you will, from Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State and presidential wannabe. She's been talking about,
well, this is an act of terrorism, and
it's the same one that said a video. What difference does it make? Now she's screaming an act of terrorism. Now she's trying to sound strong. Now she's trying to say we should stand up to terrorism, but we should stand down for Obama when it comes to his failures, right? To try not to expose his failures. So, in order to cover up a terrorist attack, we have to stand down on that, right? Benghazi.
But she said we have to stand up against terrorism.
You didn't do it. And I admire everybody for doing this, even the First Lady. But all these signs that you all were holding, all of you liberals out there that are holding these signs, I have a question. Where was this same tweeting and outrage for the people at home, those who fought for us, with the situation in the VA hospitals, where they was just left to die, where people are getting bonuses from people dying who served our country? A man who received a Purple Heart had a growth in his throat, wanted to know what was wrong. They never ever set an appointment for him, and he died. Where's Michelle Obama with her piece of paper with the hashtags? Where are the hashtags from everybody else? Benghazi? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage by the same attacks by Boko Haram? I hope I'm saying it right. Boko Haram, when they blew up a church, when they attacked many Christians. Oh, maybe the liberals want it that way. Boko Haram was dismissed by Hillary Clinton back in 2012, as 2010, and all the other times, calling them an Al-Qaeda wannabe, and refused to put them on the list of a terrorist organization. Refused. Where's the outrage, you guys? Where's the outrage? Now, I understand. Right now, people saying, well, you need to focus on what really matters, and that's getting these girls home. I'm here in Chicago. I can't do nothing. All I can do is pray, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. But we also got to hold people accountable, because none of this would have happened because of the purposeful ignoring of Christians being. That's the thing. Walk away. You see nothing when Christians are attacked. They scream Allahu Akbar and bam. And they act like Christians run around every day saying, in the name of Jesus, boom. I go by what I see. We know we're not seeing that, but we are seeing, as they call Islamic extremists. That's what I see. And Hillary Clinton refused to do that because, let me teach you all something. If she does put it down as a terrorist organization, that means they will be attacked. They will be blocked from making money. They will be blocked. They will be really stifled from doing certain things to help them build and become stronger. They didn't do that. They did build and they became stronger. Now, I don't hardly give John Kerry any credit. But when John Kerry took over, he did call Boko Haram officially a terrorist organization. But unfortunately, it's too late.
And now we have, what difference does it make? Stepping up and talking loud and saying nothing.
She's saying the most out of everybody. But everybody wants to speak out. Everybody wants to reach out. Everybody wants to go Twitter crazy. And that's cool. But I heard one person say, that's fine. That's fine. And it's welcomed. But where were you all when churches were bombed? Where were you all when innocent people that only want to serve Christ was bombed? Where were you when they were screaming Allahu Akbar and torturing people? Where were you? Where were you when Hillary Clinton refused to call them a terrorist organization? Where were you? Where were the tweets? Where were the Facebooks? Where was all that before? Because believe me, guys, timing is everything. And none of these girls suffered, and it could have been prevented. These girls are suffering right now. 300 girls. And it could have been more, but some escaped. And all of this just could have been prevented. And somebody said, well, you don't know that. But if there was some effort, some kind of effort brought forth, instead of this lighthearted, be kind to terrorists and be hateful towards Christians, if this mindset, if this policy wasn't in place by Hillary Clinton, by the president, by his administration, none of this would have went down. If you don't believe me, then you're really not down for the girls. We ought to be upset. Not just only because they were taken away and about to be sold by this crazy leader, but we should even be more angry that any of this happened in the first place, because it could have been prevented, or at least more efforts would have stifled their movement. And yes, talk about war on women. One more thing, war on women. The things that they do to women, and it's ignored. They only talk about it when they want to pander and get your votes. And that type of behavior, that type of so-called leadership, will not only just screw these girls, but it'll screw us all in the long run, like it or not.